to see tonight tactically, among other things, Stuart, how the holders do line up, because Hakimi was just following Enzo Fernandez, wasn't he, a week ago, and Marquinhos was a little bit exposed defensively.
He certainly was. He had to go out.
Through no fault of his own.
No, he had to go out to Neto, who was playing out on the right-hand side, but it was the way that Luis Enrique obviously set them up. Hakimi had to do a lot of work. That time it was Marquinhos that was up against Fernandez. That's a better shape, I would say.
Here's Andre Santos loving the ball into Joao Pedro. Fernandez up alongside him. Little bit of space here for Cole Palmer as well. And Joao Pedro then stumbles. And in losing possession also concedes a free kick.
Well, he had a chance to get his shot away, I thought, as he cut inside. Bent it into the far corner. Tried to bend it into the far corner. Just overran it.
You see, he was a little bit worried when he was listening to Carlo Ancelotti announcing the names of the players that he was going to have in his Brazil squad. He forgot to name Joao Pedro, and he was sitting at home watching, thinking, no, what's going on here? I'm not in. But it turned out that it had just been forgotten, and now there's real pressure, and Kvaratskhelia is in! And Mamadou Sarr on his Champions League debut, inside the opening 6 minutes, turned and beaten by Kvaratskhelia, who did so much damage in Paris a week ago. That could be the decisive moment of the whole tie. Chelsea behind already, 6-2 on aggregate. It is a mountain to climb for the Premier League side.
Well, you have to feel sorry for the centre-back. Coming into the side. Kvaratskhelia out on this near side. When the ball's kicked, it's just one long ball played over the top. You can see he's on the side. Sarr's not even looking at the ball at part of the time there. He's looking at his player. He's held off. Good strength. Kvaratskhelia just holds him off, gets his body there. And once he gets it onto his left foot, could Sanchez have done any better? Maybe so. A really poor start for Chelsea, and just what PSG wanted.
1-0.
What a disastrous start there.
1-0. And average is 6. Was it 6-3 or 6-2?
Flicked the ball as he tried to bring it under control and left the door wide open for Kvaratskhelia to come rushing through it. What a start for the holders. And Kvaratskhelia, the difference maker again.
But they also started the game quite well. They've had a couple of runs down this near side.
Here come Chelsea, instant response. Nuno Mendes across, conceding the throw.
Oh my days. We need some players.
Actually, the player that's down.
We need some more players. We need some new reinforcement. We need players in every position. Not really every position, but
Injury again, which will keep him out for the next few weeks.
some of the players that we have.
Sadly, something of a theme for him in recent times.
Unfortunately,
It is what it is, man.
Probably at fault for the goal at the weekend against Newcastle. Didn't go with the run, trying to play offside when he needed to actually get goal side. But what a last 15 minutes he had in Paris, and he's started this game brilliantly. Kvaratskhelia.
Moises Caicedo sending it forward. It's collected here by Jean. Racing forward is Hato, and it's into Fernandez. Deflection carrying it behind. Chelsea with a corner. Hato bursting through the middle.
Yeah, playing at centre-back today, Hato. Driving into open space. There you can see the slight
Crazy.
deflection.
Playing at centre-back, but furthest forward through the middle at the end of that move. It's Pedro Neto who will take this Chelsea corner. Safanov struggling to get near it. Fernandez sends it back in. Deciding to stay on his line. Joao Pedro looking hopefully towards the referee as Neto sends it over once more.
Oh my God, that's not a goal.
Free kick, Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah, pushing the back, I think. That's exactly what the referee is saying. Joao Pedro was trying to say the first one was a foul on him. Maybe clutching at straws here, Chelsea.
Telling you, man. Telling you.
There's a little push, but it's a big push, isn't it, by Fernandez. gets lucky, 7 up, because he was nowhere near it.
Saved it with the back of his head when he was looking the other way.
Also got bumped by Santos, and there was a little tug of the shirt by Marquinhos. It's all been happening.
This is the João Pedro incident where he claimed he was fouled.
Now he's thrown himself to the ground. The referee was absolutely right.
Headed down by Marquinhos, swept forward by João Neves. Dembele loitering. Alto with the header away, collected by Caicedo, keeps it clear of Vitinha. This is João Pedro.
A little bit of Esteval wouldn't be so bad. I don't even know if he's on the bench.
There as well.
He's on a throw-in.
Let me check, see if he's on the bench.
Cucurella takes it back into Caicedo. He's got Vitinha for company. Here's Palmer, surrounded. Kvaratskhelia can't come away with it. João Neves can, and it's with the little Georgian player now. Nuno Mendes into William Pacho and Marquinhos.
Yeah, Esteval is on the bench. That's good news for us anyway. Yeah.
Just the wrong weight on it, wrong angle. Just the start he wanted. Luis Enrique.
PSG bidding to reach their 10th Champions League quarter-final. Vitinha's little layoff collected by Fernandes for Chelsea. Tiny play via Palmer in towards João Pedro. Now João Pedro just took half a second too long there. Barcola. Here's Hakimi. Dembele dropping into space, looking for Achraf Hakimi, keeping Marc Cucurella busy.
Does look as though he's going to play in his more favoured role.
He's very much a front foot right back, isn't he?
He certainly is. Here's the moment where the ball wasn't quite into the path of João Pedro from Parma. And Hakimi just comes back and nicks the ball of João Pedro.
Enzo Fernandez scored in that 3-2 win at Napoli at the end of the league phase and got a goal last week. Chelsea looking to at least get on the board tonight, having conceded that early goal to Kvaratskhelia in the 6th minute of
Oh,
the
but
game.
I seen it, man. I seen it. I loved it.
He's certainly wiping the ball ready for a long throw.
Was Chalobah going up, blasted towards goal by
So-
Neto. Did it strike Andre Santos or the defender?
Yeah, so something wrong with it, man. They probably didn't release an update for it
Goal kick.
real soon.
Andre Santos stood in.
Because this never did appear before in a day.
So was disappointed that somebody got in the way of it, because that was a good strike from the edge of the box.
Yes, it rather looked goal-bound, that one from Pedro Neto. Andre Santos getting the opportunity thanks to the injury to Reece James this week. Sat on the bench the last couple of matches for Chelsea, but played every minute of their FA Cup run so far, getting a chance from the start of the game this evening. Neto now, faced by Nuno Mendes. That's Sarr into Chalobah. Caicedo losing his way in midfield. And Warren Zaire-Emery waiting for the appearance of Hakimi on the right. Look at the space. Hakimi into Barcola. 2-0.
Oh my days.
Absolutely lethal. Chelsea ripped apart there. 2 goals inside the opening quarter of an hour. And Barcola, who scored the first goal of the tie a week ago, finds the top corner in London.
I don't know why I'm putting myself through this shit, you know.
marching towards the
Come on,
quarterfinals of the Champions
PSG.
League. Well, once again, they win the ball in
Indeed.
midfield.
It's currently
Hakimi playing in, as we just said, in his
7-2
favoured
on aggregate.
right-back position, made the overlapping run.
What the hell, man? What can we do?
It's too tight in there. They give the ball away.
Give it away. Kai said give it away.
Certainly make the most of it. Look at
Nonsense
Hakimi
keep
running
on
off
happening
Kukurea.
over and over.
Got enough players back here, Chelsea. Don't get tight enough. Stops it with his left foot and then just swings his right foot at the ball. It's a very good finish from Barcola. There it is. Laces through the back of the ball. No chance for Sanchez. Not too much chance for Chelsea now. It's a wonderful finish from Bradley Barcola. It's a perfect finish. And the perfect mess for Chelsea now. All those plans and hopes that they carried onto the field 15 minutes ago have just dissipated into
yeah,
the
man, something wrong there, man.
This is where we see what Chelsea are made of. Here comes Nuno Mendes. Look, he was fouled there by Andres Santos. The referee's going to bring the game back. Well, it was a foul. He'll certainly scratch his head, can't he? 2 balls on the pitch at the moment. Referee having a quick look round, hoping that it's going to be taken away. The other one on the near side is João Pedro. Again, they're just out-hustled here at times, Chelsea. Now Pedro Neto. Atmosphere's changed quite a lot inside Stamford Bridge in the last 10 minutes. They wanted Neto to go forward. They wanted players in forward areas, and there weren't any. Forward from Caicedo, the touch from Palmer. Santos to the near side. Now it's Neto. He's going to have to take on Nuno Mendes there, but Zaire Emery was back to challenge. Well, Chelsea have had a problem with their discipline over the course of the last year or so. Just sense they're getting out of control here. Pedro Neto to take it in towards that near post area, and Sapanov suddenly was scrambling to get there. Another opportunity for the Portuguese player. That's a good-looking ball. It's fair to say the goalkeeper not overly happy when balls are coming into the box. Sapanov. It was good header by Nuno Mendes. Chelsea. Marquinhos misses it. Caicedo gets his head on it. Cacho and then Barcola get it out from the penalty area. Only as far as Enzo Fernandez here. Kukurea. Chelsea rocked back on their heels by this start. Mamadou Sarr. Falls back to his keeper, Caicedo. PSG are 2-0 up. 18 minutes gone. We've hardly mentioned Dembele so far. Haven't needed to here. They come again. No, as it's sent across, and Sanchez makes sure that Barcola's delivery isn't spilled.
World champion. 2-0. Yes, indeed. 2-0 PSG. World champions. That's what Chelsea is, man. World champions. At the moment, we're not playing like a world champion.
Sending it forward. Met by Chalobah. Here's Sarr. Gets himself a free kick. Mamadou Sarr, it's only the 6th time he's played for Chelsea. He was on loan from the club he'd signed from, Strasbourg, for the first half of the season. And he was a regular in their team, the 20-year-old, but the last match he played for them, and of course Liam Rossini will have managed him, so knows what he's capable of. His last game for them in the French league, right on the 1st of February, was against Paris Saint-Germain. It was a 2-1 defeat for Strasbourg that day. So he's come up against this team in recent weeks before tonight. Back with João Neves and with Marquinhos now.
Chelsea needs a new manager. Chelsea needs some new players. They need a lot of things. They need an next billion to spend. Crazy.
This tie actually following so far, or this leg following the same pattern. There'll be a free kick there as the quarter-final against Villa last season. It was 3-1 in Paris in the first leg, as opposed to 3-0, and then they went 2-0 up at Villa Park relatively quickly, but then conceded 3 in a row after that to make it 5-4, and were actually hanging on later in the match. But those 2 goals making such a difference. 7-2, the aggregate lead here, and we haven't reached the midway point of the first half yet.
Had a great start to the game, Caicedo.
Terrible start for Caicedo this game. Terrible start. Second goal is his fault. It's the entire team, man. And it's like every attack, PSG attack, you can sense a goal. When Chelsea attack, you sense a tiny bit of hope or a kind of goal, but yeah. Who knows?
Going back to that game you were talking about against Aston Villa, PSG went into a complacent mode where they started to pass it too slowly, trying to pass it round the back, didn't penetrate, and allowed Villa back into the game. They played very well in the second half. Can Chelsea do exactly the same? It's going to be tough for them.
Get PSG up the field, keep them up there. I'm just here to watch the game, regardless, I'm just trying to be.
He's taken over from Chevalier recently. Chevalier, the big signing last summer from Lille as the replacement.
Yeah, man, that's the party.
He's found himself on the bench in recent weeks, domestically and in Europe. This is Pedro Neto for Chelsea. And Fernandes. A little bit of space for Cucurella. Into Caicedo now with Andre Santos and Cole Palmer. Palmer's delivery, a dangerous looking one, and just past the post. João Pedro making contact.
Good play from Cole Palmer out on this near side. Once again, it's João Neves who's up against him. Doesn't really come and close him down. Delightful ball. As we said only a few moments ago, balls are played into the box in the air. I don't think the goalkeeper looks particularly comfortable. Just couldn't quite get enough on it. João Pedro.
Yeah, Safanov, Russian international goalkeeper. He's been with them for a couple of years now, signed from Krasnodar. Midway through the first half.
Let me see something.
Chelsea conceding twice in the opening 15 minutes of this game.
Let me get it. Let me change my scenery a little bit.
Get it past João Neves this time into Santos, who finds João Pedro. Cucurella to his left, with others in support. Only had eyes for going for goal. Here he is again. Now Cucurella. Barcola tracking back, working hard to help his defensive colleagues out.
Well, he had to, because Hakimi played in the ball and then went on an overlapping run. Barcola gave it away.
Chelsea cracking on with it. And here's Neto once more, takes a deflection to go behind for a corner. He's buzzing around everywhere. Pedro Neto, left and right.
He's a good player. Pedro Neto, one of Chelsea's better attacking players.
That kind of work there, isn't it?
Not always the ball boy's favourite though.
He would regret what he did.
That's a
Neto
little bit too
Fernandez
much.
with this corner kick, met by Hakimi. This is Dembele. This is Chalobah now. Caicedo. Holding off Zaire Emery. Andre Santos. Back with the Brazilian once more. Chalobah. Gained a bit of ground as well, Chalobah, but couldn't quite find Hato. Again, had made that run deep into Parisian territory, but Barcola looks to break now. Santos across swiftly. It was a very untidy looking challenge. May have slipped. Not sure what happened there, but
The referee has given a throw in here. A free kick to Chelsea. Been able to dominate in midfield. Santos so far. Alongside Caicedo.
here comes Neto.
Close.
Cut out by João Neves.
Again, ended up in the left back position as you were talking about earlier.
Zaire Emery and now Vitinha.
What did I have here before?
Back towards Sanchez, who at least stops it from going behind for a corner. Notable as well that Chalobah is playing essentially inside towards the right.
Yeah, that's been the case. I'm not sure they started the game like that. I think they've swapped after the mistake he made. It's a happy bunch, the Chelsea supporters at the moment.
Captures the local mood pretty well, that shot. Marquinhos into
I need
William
to
Pancho.
something
Here's
to
Nuno
hoist this up a
Mendes.
little bit.
We're seeing him with Portugal at the World Cup finals this summer. Zaire Emery gives it away.
Drop some.
Kvaratskhelia. A lovely pass off the outside of the boot. Warren Zaire
Why didn't
Emery.
Chelsea buy Kvaratskhelia?
Nuno Mendes.
Whatever you know.
Vitinha scored a hat-trick against Tottenham in the league phase, a 5-3 win in Paris. Beaten Tottenham twice this season, beat them in the Super Cup as well. Draw at home to Newcastle just a few weeks ago, and then that victory against Chelsea last week.
Played very well in the second half last week, didn't he, Vitinha? Control of the game.
Yeah, he really makes them tick, doesn't he, at times, Vitinha. Dembele away to Marquinhos, 515th appearance for PSG tonight for the Brazilian captain. Here he is. 13 years at the club this year for him. Nuno Mendes is Zaire Emery. They do move the ball around beautifully, don't they? When they're in full flow, the holders of the Champions League.
This is what Chelsea don't really want. Making the pitch very big now. They're making some good decisions on the ball, PSG. Fernandes keeps looking round at other players and telling them to join in with the press, but at times they're being played around. Very difficult.
Yeah, a passing sequence that's really giving Chelsea the runaround at the moment. Almost half an hour in at Stamford Bridge. Beautifully done by Vitinha. inch-perfect passing as well, and it's found its way to Kvaratskhelia, so it's not about to get any easier for Chelsea. Here is Kvaratskhelia, and still Vitinha. It hasn't always clicked for Paris Saint-Germain this season. They've been inconsistent and at times quite indifferent, particularly in the last couple of months, but it does rather look as if they brought their A game with them to London tonight.
Well, it always helps when you're 2-0 up. You can play with confidence. You're dictating the play. They're making the pitch big. Always go backwards when they need to. Chelsea look a little bit dispirited at the moment. Understandably so.
Vitinha into William Pacho. They're also chasing shadows at the moment. As Marquinhos goes long, he was...
Mendes that had made the run from left back.
Fernandez into João Pedro. Ironic cheers from the home crowd as they string a few passes together here inside the last quarter of an hour of the first half. João Pedro pretty deep with Caicedo in possession. This is Sarr. Now Pedro Neto trying to get away from Kvaratskhelia. João Pedro forward, too far
Good
for
try,
Neto.
good try. That was a
Marquinhos
good
is
pass
there.
that he came off, you know. Good
Jean
try.
Neves. They're collecting even the occasional loose pass in midfield and turning it into something promising as well. Barcola, Kvaratskhelia
That's all.
walks it into the back of the net,
That's
and the flag
offside.
goes up on the far side.
Yeah, probably the wrong decision to pass it from
Hey,
Kvaratskhelia.
hey.
Oh, looked very
Hey,
nice,
Jackson.
but he had to shoot, I think, there or take
My
it on
guy's
himself.
laughing. Don't laugh, man. He ain't funny, man.
Really good
This
play
shit
from
ain't funny.
PSG.
No.
Switching it to Barcola.
It's not funny, man.
He set it up nicely. Now the shot needs to come in instead of playing the next
This
pass.
shit ain't funny. Ah,
Clearly offside.
it is what it is.
Straightforward and correct decision for the officials. Brilliant play by Barcola, taking him clear of Chalobah, but just wide of the post.
There's loads of mistakes
at
making in
times,
this game, bro.
When he produces skills like
There's
that,
so
he's
many
unplayable.
mistakes making in this game. I don't know why.
Little ball round the corner. He actually miscontrols it and gets away from Chalobah. Arto just about does enough, I think, just to put him off. He never quite had it under control.
This
Difficult
brother,
times now
Liam
for
Rosina,
Liam Rosina.
Yeah,
my
real
club,
test
man.
for him and his team here, 2-0 down.
Leave
Yeah,
my
that
club,
move
man.
there
Guys,
was,
you guys are new to
it
the
looked
channel.
better
Please
than it
make sure to
actually
smash
was,
that
didn't it?
like.
It just dropped between his legs. But nonetheless, an outstanding young talent.
We saw that last year, didn't we, Barcola? Somebody who's got lots of pace, but he's clever with his movement. He's clever with his running at defenders. He can score a goal as well.
I know.
You want from a wide or front player.
I know.
Chelsea, of course, if they go out of the Champions League tonight, not guaranteed of being in it next season. They've got opportunities, and it's a very tight race for the top four. Might require a place in the top five, that yet to be determined, but it's very, very tight between themselves, Manchester United and Aston Villa.
Follow me on Instagram,
This is
Jay
Mamadou
Billy.
Sarr.
PSG certainly aren't assured of winning Liga this year.
No, they're a point clear
Jay
with
Billy.
a game in hand on Lens, who are another great season for Lens so far,
Jay
but
Billy
they lost at the weekend,
Is
missed
it
the
J
chance to go
underscore?
top.
I don't even know my
Beaten
Instagram
2-1
now. Damn.
on the road at
Really?
Stade Rennais. Just over 10 minutes to go to
Really?
half-time.
Yes.
PSG
J
back in
underscore
Action
Billy
League on the
number one.
weekend.
J
Playing
underscore
on
Billy number one.
Saturday.
Follow me on Instagram. Can't even see it. You can't even see it, man. Where?
And fireworks outside the ground. We had all the supporters cheering the buses in as they came. There's 7 or 8 minutes. Really killed off Chelsea here.
Yeah, only one set of fans cheering at the moment, and it's a pretty straightforward trip.
J Billy underscore
From Paris, just over 2
J
hours on the
underscore
train.
1. Yeah, J Billy underscore J Billy, simple. Instagram.
Sent forward by Nuno Mendes, playing with great confidence and freedom. How about that for a piece of skill there? The way that pass was controlled by Kvaratskhelia, faced by
These guys
Sarr.
are literally toying with Chelsea right now at the moment.
Little bit of space here, João Neves.
I thought João was going to hit it.
Several
You're
inside
cute.
the box and almost passed into the back of the net by João Neves.
One of the first times we've seen him break forward. Had the chance to because the build-up was slow.
João Pedro chasing hard against William Pacho, proving to be quite the handful.
Hold on, Hato.
Corner.
Yes or no?
He chases it, but Pacho
How am I
makes a
going
real
to
mess of this.
date somebody that I
Just
don't
deal
know?
with the ball rather than trying to hold the player off and let it run out of play. Rare mistake by PSG. Will it cost them here on the set play?
Follow me on IG. Follow me on IG so I can see who you are. Cool. Follow me on IG so I can see who you are.
Says thank you for getting the decision, but he didn't look entirely confident there.
He only goes with one fist. Much safer he went with 2 hands. He doesn't do so. This is the moment again. It's just one ball played in behind. Pacho's first to it. For some reason he slows down, tries to get his body in front of João Pedro. Savanoff has to make a save. I'm sure he knows too much about it. He's just got to keep himself in line with that near post.
J underscore Billy 1.
Here comes Kvaratskhelia.
Yeah.
Trying to get away
I
from
normally
Sarr.
go
Sticks
as
to
a
his
phrase.
task really well
I
this
normally
time.
use a phrase tall, dark, and handsome.
Ahmed Mamadou Sarr. Really got anywhere to
Irresistible.
go, but he's found Palmer. Neto. Andre Santos.
Turn back.
Palmer floating it in the direction of Neto, who
Let me
will
turn it back.
get the throw.
Let me turn it down. How is that? Is that better?
Way that PSG could
2 6.
this game away as if shown too much complacency, slightly arrogant. Worked hard enough defensively. Passing the ball slowly.
No sign of that so far.
We said the same against Aston Villa last year.
Come on, man. Have I got something else that's occurred on that?
Well, I think
You're cute.
they know more clubs. It's written into the very fabric of their club, the history of what's happened
So
to them in the
you're
Champions
telling
League
me.
over the years. Notably having had a very big lead against Barcelona one season, and as the ball's into the box and headed away as far as Caicedo, then they went
Good try,
to
Kais.
conceded 6. Went out of the competition, and they already had a 4-goal lead when they went to Spain.
Well, those were late on in the game as well, weren't they? Completely crumbled.
Again, follow me on IG.
The Chelsea supporters
J
are
underscore
going to be overly pleased with what they're seeing so
Billy
far.
BILLY number 1.
Yeah, Leo Senior, manager with quite a bit on his plate at the moment here tonight. And 1,000 thoughts going through his head by the look of him on the touchline.
Where you located?
Zaire Emery.
Where you located?
Complete and utter domination by Paris Saint-Germain, you have to say.
I really like you. Yeah. Really like the just feeling the vibes.
Caicedo.
Better than that. Don't. I hate when this team goes back too much, man. Go forward, man.
Santos. Looking to get away from Zaire Emery. To Correa. Enzo Fernandez.
Kingston. Did I say that right? Kingston.
Hato just being harassed and forced back by
I live in the UK.
Into Sanchez.
As you can hear the voice, UK.
Very different plan tonight in terms of the distribution from the Chelsea goalkeeper. It was Jorgensen a week ago as Safanov clears, and time
Come
again
on, Chelsea, man.
he
Give
went
me a
very short
gold.
and seemingly took chances, and Sanchez so far has done the exact opposite.
I think a lot of goalkeepers, and I'm not sure Safanov is particularly safe with the ball at his feet. To make some poor decisions in recent games.
This game is so shit.
As the coach tells the goalkeeper to play out from the back to get the ball into
This
midfield,
game is
play
so
that
shit.
straight ball. The goalkeeper's choice to play it. He has to make decisions when he's out on the field. Seems a very risky business. Goalkeepers are trying to play balls into midfield.
Yep. Will I? Probably. Probably a 50-50 chance I'll be on live tomorrow. But if I'm being on live tomorrow, my face won't be showing in this time. So if you subscribe to the channel and you follow me on IG, it could be anytime.
Here's Cole Palmer now. Chelsea looking to at least get a goal. Safanov with the save. Smothered. That was Hakimi with the vital challenge there at the last moment to save the day.
Great save.
Did you follow me on IG?
Exactly what he was going to try
Did
and
you
do,
find the
just pass
IG?
it around the defender.
Chelsea looking to keep the pace of play up here as it's sent back in, and Pacho with the header away.
Wish me could have to listen up perfect, but I'm not. It's me, 7-1 from block.
Fernanda from Sanchez. Hato was up from the back. It's with Cole Palmer again. Pedro in the middle. Back out to Palmer. And Chelsea will have a corner.
Hopefully we'll see that save again, because I think it's a really good one. Savanov seen it late.
Palmer into Mark Cucurella. Cucurella's
Goal.
cross, the header from Chalobah.
Goal.
And again, Chelsea pushing for a goal. Safanov tested a couple of times here in the last minute or so.
Yeah, good little spell for Chelsea. As the header wasn't going in, probably just going wide from Hato.
And suddenly Paris Saint-Germain can break away here with Barcola. Support arriving alongside it. Barcola might decide to try and go all the way.
Well done, Sanchez. Well done, we'll take a save.
Well, you were talking just a few moments ago what a player he is. They give the ball away. Now he shows his pace, because really you think Cole Palmer's going to catch him up. One player's running with the ball, the other without the ball. Does Cole Palmer get near him? Not really. Could he have then lifted it over the legs of the goalkeeper? Maybe so, but what a good run it was from Barcola. Really, one of the centre-halves should be coming across. Once they realised that Cole Palmer wasn't going to get there, one of the centre-halves had to come and deal with Barcola.
And the shot from Vitinha. Over the top of the crossbar.
Why is it doing that? I guess it doesn't want no one to see my screen. Crazy.
Not too much for Todd Bowley to enjoy so far.
Todd Bowley, you're there watching the game. You should look what you need to do.
Good play from João Pedro.
Ref,
Challenged by
that's a penalty, ref.
Chelsea appealing for a penalty.
Come on, man, that's a penalty.
Referee Vincic points for a goal kick.
Silly challenge from Pacho, but I don't think it's enough for João Pedro to go down. You can see he's thrown himself to the ground for the first time, João Pedro. And he was in a good position as well.
$70 on the aggregate, you know.
Neves. Back into William Pacho.
Tomorrow sometimes. We don't know.
A couple of decent efforts here late in the first half from Chelsea, Stuart, but up to that point, first half could hardly have gone much worse for them, really.
Absolutely. Make sure they scored the first goal. They had to defend well. There's one or two problems. No, the goalkeeper doesn't look particularly comfortable when balls are coming into the box. Savinov.
I miss you. I'm trying to figure out who you are. You can't miss someone that you don't even know.
Well, stayed very switched on so far throughout this opening 45 minutes. Just 30 seconds or so remaining before the half-time whistle.
Team talk to be had at half-time. Enrique have been talking about don't get complacent. I talked about getting it wide and getting crosses.
Tell them some of the next level.
The goalkeeper is particularly good in coming for balls played into the box.
There goes the half-time whistle, and listen to the home crowd at Stamford Bridge. But what a first half for the Champions League holders. Kvicha Kvaratskhelia putting them ahead in the 6th minute. Bradley Barcola with a fantastic shot into the top corner in the 15th. 2 up on the night, 7-2 on aggregate.
7-2.
No way back for Chelsea, toiling in their shadows so far. At half-time,
no way indeed.
2 on the night, 7-2 on aggregate.
Tell me what's going on. Yeah, bro, I'm just here enjoying the game, bro. So, whatever happens, man. World champions and that, win or lose, it doesn't really matter. You get my drift? Let me see if I can jump. It might be halftime, man. And our next team as well. Yes. Flipping out. Manchester City is down to 10 man.
Defender from Uzbekistan.
Keep it
premeditated. I don't think it had
so
the force.
we keep it up. So we can't talk in this. This is YouTube. We can't talk in this.
Shoulder than anything else into the cheek.
This is YouTube. This is for the world to see. So this talking here.
Getting a little tetchy in these closing moments of the first half.
Slip it.
It's continuing on the ball with a row that Ruben Diaz has got involved in again. Very unhappy with the assistant referee.
Well, he's saying to the assistant referee that Arda Güler has done something and he saw it. Saying you speak to telling Clement Turpin to speak to the assistant referee. Because Arda Güler did something in there.
The referee just wants to blow the whistle, doesn't he? Wants this over with. A little cooling off period. Bringing the two captains together.
Man City 1-1. Man City 1-1, 4-1 on aggregate. Whereas, bro, you telling me, bro, You're telling me, bro. I'm furious, bro. I'm furious. I don't even want to watch the game no more. I don't even want to watch the game no more. Literally, because it's just lone. I don't know what's going on there, bro. Don't know what's going on there.
Had a numerical supremacy since then because of Bernardo Silva's red card. Erling Haaland has managed to peg a goal back and end his long wait for a goal. But Real Madrid still have
I'm gonna turn that off for a bit. You follow me back on YouTube. I will. Hear what you do. Comment on one of the videos so I can follow you back because I can't click on your name from here. Cool. I can't follow you back from here. Literally, I can't even go to your channel from here, literally. Ooh, on YouTube. Yeah. So, as I said before, Hey, that's funny. I love everyone. Everyone. Who's this? Bro, I have no idea what going on there, man. Again, some slappy mistakes, some foolish decision. Bro, I was missing energy. I'm supposed to have, watch basketball in a Zoom. You know what I mean? So, pretty little girl in a pretty little world. Give you a dime and me one, give you a pearl. I think Border Glint is out. I think, I don't even know. It might be an extra time, I have no idea. Yeah, their game might be an extra time. I need to check. She beautiful, nobody can tell. She out of wise. I need to. Champions League. 1-0 for Arsenal halftime, so Arsenal clearly are gonna go through. So I need to see this. Okay, so Sporting beat Border Glen, so I guess the dream is over. Ay. Trouble dear, trouble. Trouble is there. Oh, what was I watching? What was that? What was that, man? What was that? Oh, it's just showing by the highlights. Let me head back to this Chelsea. Sporting end up scoring 5-3. Whoa. Wow, that's interesting. Let me see. Bitch, can't watch it from here. Accept. That's flipping Google, man. YouTube. Let me see if I can do. Where's YouTube? She beautiful. Nobody can tell she in the ways. Seven Deadly. Sports entertainment. That's really not football, that's literally entertainment, as you can see. Champions League. Champions League highlight today. Huh? No, that's 5 days ago. So I guess it's not updated yet. Yeah, it is.
The team from a town of 45,000, but in a city of 500,000 right now. 10% of that packed into the Jose Alvarez Stadium. Hoping that they become the positive story on full time. Most Champions League appearances of any sporting player tonight. Ignacio is 29th in the competition as the dancing work of Araujo gets him in on the left-hand side. Looking for that early goal. So close to getting it with Trincao. The header over, but the early warning sign is there from the home team. Even fresh later. More on him in a moment because here is Suarez, the danger man for Sporting. Takes the shot, saved by Leaking, clutches it second
Is it that loud?
My word. Well, it's chance after chance. They just keep coming, but that is a really good hand. That is a fabulous save. Heads meeting, and there is one. Ignacio gets one back for Sporting, and it is game on. Half an hour of repeated attempts,
I don't know what the hell.
but they have the goal back that they so craved in the first half.
Oh. It's on. I was like, what the fuck?
Berg on this corner. The header is there. Oh, it's the bar. Where's he dropping? Twice off the bar. No yellow shirt can follow it up yet. Nervous times for Sporting. Berg ricochets away again. Here's a chance for Hauger. Well, they've done little in this first half. They so nearly put themselves 3 goals clear on aggregate again. Pushed into Hauger once more. Space here. On the switch back, the shot. Too weak. But it had Silva scrambling. Ignacio in the mix again. Trincao's delivery flicks on and losing from Gilman. But over the bar.
Yes, goalkeeper's dead there. Absolutely, he's just hoping. As that ball split from Hillman, he knows he's beaten.
What a
Gonzalez
pass.
the pace. Suarez got the pace. Gonzalez! One away. One more goal needed. And they can feel it. Half an hour to go and get it. Sporting lead 2-0.
Oh, it's a fantastic ball from Catalina. Gonzalez is on the back post and he just guides it in.
Los Santos. That's in one from Ray.
I call you tomorrow. What the hell?
Was hit with menace.
I'm trying to figure out who are you?
Against
Who are you? Really, who are you?
rolls it on through. Here's Trincao. Schneider. Much feels for handball. I think the ball got enough height on it, did it?
First too close as well.
I said, this is YouTube. You don't come.
It might be an inadvertent hand of God that
Are you on my IG or something?
Have a look, and he says penalty. It is Sporting's lifeline.
Annoys me. For the sake of football.
What's your IG? What's your Instagram name? What's your Instagram name? What's your Instagram name? What's your IG? I said, what's your IG? What is your IG? I haven't set it up yet. Really? Then you're wasting your time. I've got it.
Have ever happened in a knockout game. As it stands,
Chelsea's out.
an
Ooh.
absolute miracle. They've made two changes. Mayula's come on for João Neves, and Chelsea have made a change themselves. And Joshua Champong has come in. I think Chelsea looks as if they're going to go to a flat back four in this second half. I'm a little bit surprised, to be honest with you, Lucy, that Liam Rossi, who obviously knows Mamadou Sarr from his time at Strasbourg together, but Joshua Champong has had more experience.
Don't be
of
laughing,
playing in
man.
this Chelsea team.
Your shit ain't funny, man.
I'm surprised he didn't start the game.
Yeah, I was actually, because I think, when I've seen him play in Europe, I know this is a different level to the conference league, but he looks assured, and I suspect that he might be suited. But,
What's up?
those three centre-backs did not get any protection in front in the first
If you got
half.
my
Yes,
number,
they made
message me.
mistakes, but, the recovery from the two centre midfielders wasn't good enough. PSG did what they needed to do in the opening 15 minutes, and there on in, it was a
Sure.
walk in the park. Chelsea
What
need to
they
make
do?
sure that the second half isn't.
Leave a message. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Cool.
What we don't want to witness in the second half is the sort of death throes of
And
Chelsea's
IG,
Champions
IG,
League campaign,
cool.
and them going out with a whimper,
Cool.
that then having a effect on the rest of the season and on this young group.
What's his name? Mamadou Sarr. He didn't do anything wrong. He's fine.
Such an important game now.
Here's Pedro Neto, switched sides in this second half. He's now playing off the left for Chelsea as a result of Champong coming in at right back. It's a big call though, isn't it? How you manage this second 45, whether you do go, as Joe was talking about at the break, for damage limitation. You try to restore a little bit of pride.
Need to go get some
PSG,
food in a bit.
fabulous
Yeah.
team. Certainly going to revel in this, especially bearing in mind the difficulties that they've had in the first half of the season.
Did a lot of damage in the first leg, particularly the last 20 minutes. Interested to see if it continues and Chelsea don't get a goal, whether looking towards the weekend.
Pedro Neto trying to get in behind here. He's got support arriving. João Pedro leaves it for Enzo Fernandez, who didn't see what was coming in his wing mirrors. Seni Mayulu doing enough to stop him from getting the shot away. Just a lack of decisiveness there from Chelsea. Cucurella, who might be coming back from an offside position. Now João Pedro, now Cole Palmer. Champong. Scalia doing his defensive duty, Cole Palmer doing his best to win it back for Chelsea. Just need to give this crowd something to lift them.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it.
If you got me on IG, you'll see all of that. All of that is on IG.
Can you salvage something from it? Can you see a reaction?
never conceded 8 goals across 2 legs in Europe before. In fact, they've never done it in any competition that has 2-legged games. They will not want to be the first group that do that tonight. He certainly won't want to be the first manager that oversees it. Their record, Chelsea, against PSG hasn't been very good. They've been on a 5-match winless run against them before tonight. That's soon to be 6 if it stays like this. Firstly, PSG have started to love testing themselves against the Premier League side. It used to be that they were not equipped to take on the best because the feeling was that the league that they're in is too light. Yesterday's press conference, Paris Saint-Germain boss Luis Enrique even joked about the fact that for many years the French league was derogatorily called the Farmers' League. He had a little bit of a laugh and joke about that yesterday, but they've come up with a solution to that problem, all right, haven't they?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, to be fair to him, he's taken them to the next level as a collective. The recruitment has been excellent. He's improved players. They've won the Champions League. Can they do it back to back?
We had 2 defeats in 10 coming into tonight. Started to find a bit of form. Conceded quite a few goals. Some matches recently. In fact, they conceded 3 times twice in the last 5 weeks. Chelsea haven't breached them. Cucurella. Arta. Palmer. Try and draw the foul that he's not going to get. The referee then gives handball against him.
So frustrated when that happens. You can afford a smile. There's no point in getting annoyed. Can't believe it. The referee put his hand on the ball because he obviously expected the free kick to be given on the edge of the area. She did well. A little bit of strength there. Changing pace. Pushed by Isaiah Emery.
Well, he's great at giving you a reaction, is Cole Palmer, and that was another one out of the repertoire. Cucurella winning the free kick this time, but Enzo Fernandez has said too much to the referee and he's being spoken to.
Yeah, this is the bit that they just need to be careful. Chelsea just to lose the discipline. They have got a poor disciplinary record this season. You don't want another sending off. You don't want cards coming out for these players. Obviously frustrated. He's talking to the referee as the captain.
I think I'm going to end up stopping this one because
Neto. Slipped by second, obviously attempted to clear the check bomb. It's been pitched away, has it? The referee said there was a high foot just previous to that. Before Nuno Mendes could escape, that would have been real problems for Chelsea. Pacho with a header away. Caicedo down, flicked on by Enzo Fernandez. Santos. Picking up players in the middle of the park right now. Chelsea managed to get it out towards the near side.
It's a foul, yeah.
Foul on Caicedo.
The referee was looking in the wrong direction. Maybe helped out by his assistants there.
Well, PSG quite happy to delay the restart. Barcola suggesting that he's been caught here. Well, Liam Rosenior came into this game
There you
knowing
go.
that Chelsea needed 3 goals. What he could not afford was for PSG to take an early lead. Barcola has scored one of them, but this is the man that started things off. Kvaratskhelia, 7 goals in 11 matches for PSG in the Champions League this season so far.
I mean, he just did his job as a winger there on a young centre-back. Scalia, different type of player. Close control is unbelievable, but this is about the urgency of recovery. Yes, the three centre-backs were exposed, didn't really know whether to go close or drop, but weren't helped out by the other recovering Chelsea players.
Well,
He's furious. Second time
what's gonna happen right now?
Just disbelieving.
Because I'm not enjoying this game one bit. So
The response will be too little.
thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoy this amazing stream. Whatever it is.
Negative experiences, that's for sure.
We
And include the
are
manager in that as well, the players.
out of here.